So they stare into it. Saul Canelo. Sergio Maravilla.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
The fans are ready, and you can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. That one lands. Straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fight. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the straight left. Nice defense on that hook. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. So just keep him on the end of
End of your jab, and then start gathering your pace, get your momentum back.
And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Sergio Martinez is dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to...
You go back out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Can't score with that hook again. Nope, that jab not going to score. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This fight has a real good flow to it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that... And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy. because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They blocked the left there. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A big heavy blow, and Saul is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Misses with the straight left. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They block the jab. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. Jab misses. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Talk about Alvarez in that last round.
Get your mind back.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
This is a high-octane battle. There's a scoring blow. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
They blocked the left there. The jab doesn't quite connect. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could... And they're back at it again here in round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Not a lot of defense here at all. They exchange punches. And, oh, wait a minute. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect.